far as export is concerned for SME, there's a lot of competition right now with other countries. Vietnam, China, all those people. We are trying our best to get some new things added into our exports. In the last 1 or 2 years, we have seen a lot of changes. A lot of new commodities have added. We have got a lot of air freight going for auto parts. A lot of ancillary units have come up in India. So there's a lot of export of ancillary part going from air freight as well as ocean freight. Similarly, in pharma, we at one time we were importing maximum, but now India is exporting a lot of pharma to all US and all over Europe, all over, everywhere in the world. So there is a lot of exports. The commodity, it used to be textile in the past, but now textiles has gone most of it to Bangladesh. There are some, commodities which are going from India, textile, but as compared to, previous years, when I'm talking about before 90s, 95, textile used to be almost the major shares in the industry, export industry. Today, all of the new commodities have come up and they are taking away, taking most of the things for exports. See, as far as government policies are concerned, if you talk about major changes, yes, it is very positive as far as things are concerned. Like in the case of customs, customs introduced RMS system and few other systems, which has gone very, very positive, in the trade. But there are certain hitches, which needs a lot of time to get it rectified. Even once if the bill of entry is filed and if it goes for faceless assessment, if no action is taken, it takes about 8-10 days to get it back. There should be some procedure where within 24 hours or 48 hours, if it doesn't get back, there should be some way we should be able to get these things done. Although it's an excellent system. Now, another thing which the government has done, which is very appreciable, is a lot of these pharma, these called wildlife and pharma inspections at the airports. Previously they used to come for all the inspections. Today we can file the papers directly to these places and they can approve it through digitalization. So that's very important things. A lot of changes have been done. Unfortunately, GST, yes, it is. It was exempted for 3 years. Up to October, it was exempted when it was implemented from 2017. But from 1st of October, it got implemented, and there's 5% GST on sea freight and 18% on, air freight. Freight is freight. As it is, the air freight is quite higher. So this thing is that it should be similar, for air freight as well as sea freight, because this is increasing our cost for SMEs. The cost of is increasing. Nowhere in the world VAT or GST is charged on export freight. So this is very, very important message which we want to give. That there should be something in that. There should be certain clarifications which are required in these GSTs, which are required for the trade, because ultimately it's impacting the SMEs. That's what I have to say. This will give a big boom to India's exports. FTAs, if signed with various countries, we have already signed with Australia, and we have seen, people are, now started buying in Australia, because we can compete with other countries like Bangladesh and few other countries, which had this status. Because if there is no duty, we become at least 14 to 15% cheaper, like any other country. So that's a very important move of the government, which will help a lot in increasing the exports.